Good morning, Elevensers.
Good morning.
She missed what I did. I'm Aiden. That's Christine. And we are Friction Farm, in case you didn't know. But you probably knew because you're here.
Hello.
What you got going on?
Well, this morning's snack is going to look a lot like breakfast. Don't judge. Well,
Don't
judge
judge.
all you want, whatever. So we had short but heavy rain last night, which woke us up in the middle of the night. And then we fell back asleep and woke up again at the crack. We were awakened, I should say, at the crack of dawn by our bluebird, who you know I used to think was the bluebird of happiness, Bert, the bluebird of happiness, but now he is the bluebird of insomnia or annoyance, or both.
I never knew there was a bluebird of insomnia.
Yeah. Anyway,
I learned that this morning at
Yeah.
6:10 or whatever it was.
yeah, he's banging on all the windows, which means I think that he's looking for a mate yet again.
I think he's fending off potential suitors for his mate.
Yeah. They're all sleeping.
They're all inevitably sleeping. At least they were until 6:10 a.m. Yeah, so we had 2 fledges of bluebirds this year. One early, and you heard about the saga with the black snake, and then another one just 2 days ago. Just 2 days ago, and already they're, they moved into the uptown bluebird box apparently, and added again. They're insane. They're insane.
It is also possible there's more than one set of bluebird adults.
Considering how many fledglings there have been, yes, that's true. And as Christine found out yesterday when we saw the little baby bluebird hopping around the garden, that the young help raise the next young, I guess. The young of this fledge help the next one.
According to the bird book, they do 2 birds a year, and the first one helps feed and care for the second one. Kind of cool. I mean, probably not for them. You know what it was like if you're an oldest kid. I'm the youngest kid, so.
I was in the middle. So 3 bluebird fledges, and the Phoebes are about to go again. And it's been quite a critter week. We had 2 separate eastern box turtles, which we both named Edwin because couldn't quite tell the difference, but then we realized one was smaller and had different markings. And they joyously just wander around the garden and just see things. And then, of course, the deer visited us again and haircut our tomatoes again. Even though we had cages around various things, they left the squash alone because that was better caged. And chipmunks are just, ravaging the garden, eating whatever they can eat. It's crazy.
Which is to say, we love summer, but I don't remember it being this difficult.
I was going to say, animal, insected, or what have you.
But of course we do.
We do. Hence this morning's song. But before we get to that,
Snack?
you got something really cool going on over there on the snack front.
No, it's really, okay, so what this is yogurt, muesli, and fruit, because fruit's in season. We have strawberries and blueberries, which is really not that exciting unless you put it in a martini glass and layer it up. So I put honey in the yogurt.
There's no martini fixins in that particular parfait.
As far as
happening.
you
As far as you know. So yeah, it's been
gin with your breakfast, Aiden?
not today, thanks. It has been quite a week of critters though, like just proliferation. What else did we see? We saw the same big black snake ran across in front of the bluebird box, left it alone, just minding its own business, going off to
Bluebirds in there.
hopefully hunting a chipmunk or something.
You know what there are?
What are there?
Chiggers.
Chiggers. Oh, chiggers are not good. Chiggers are worse than mosquitoes. And, mosquitoes are bad, but chiggers, you can't see them, so you can't fend them off. Until like 2 days after you've been bitten, and then you go itch, 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 itch. Anyway, may you never have chiggers.
So let us play a song, and then we'll
Let's
get
do
back
that.
to snack. I can hear Bert out there banging against the living room window.
Can you all hear that? That little whack, whack, whack. It sounds like somebody tapping on the window glass.
It is.
Okay. So thanks for tuning in, all y'all.
Buzz, buzz, damn mosquito flying around my head, torturing me with your tiny sound as I lie here in my bed. I should be sleeping, I should be dreaming, but I am racked with guilt instead. How can I profess my love for all living things and still wish that you were dead? Ooh, we are headed for a fall. We are no match for these creatures great and small. If the world is infinite grace after all, we are headed for a fall.
Now wait a minute, don't be so rash. There's a purpose to everything, a reason beyond our knowing, beyond the joy that some things bring. They can't all be ponies, pigs, and penguins, bunnies, bears, and birds that sing or tap. In short, I will not do it. I will not make that death bell ring. Well, maybe.
You know you won't be happy if I don't get some rest. Get over here and get to doing that thing that you do best. Go on now, kill it, end it, slay that beast, leave a smudge where your hand pressed. It's just a tiny insect next to nothing to confess. Ooh, we are headed for a fall.
We are no match for these creatures great and small. If the world is infinite grace after all, we are headed for a fall. The deed is done, the die is cast. I've destroyed part of creation, and I believe our evil ways have cursed us to damnation. This can't go down in that book for future generations. Let's blame it on a big old snake, the devil's incarnation. Oh, we are headed for a fall. We are no match for these creatures great and small. If the world is infinite grace after all, we are headed for a fall. We are headed for a fall.
I am so big, it was so small. We are headed for a fall.
Do you hear that? Bang, bang, bang.
I just want to point out that they eat bugs, bluebird. Well, I know they eat little grubs and stuff. I don't know if they eat flying things.
Apparently they don't eat enough. But we do. Oh, we have fireflies this time of year. Yeah, they've come out in full force, and they are fantastic in the evening. Not this time of day, of course, but and here comes Pinball. Pinball is a squirrel who bounces off the trees like a pinball and eats the peaches. So we found a snakeskin in our backyard last week, and so in our backyard, whatever, it's all our backyard, and we hung it in the peach tree to deter squirrels and birds. Hopefully. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe we'll get some peaches because they're due in, 2 weeks. And they're looking good.
All right. So I just layered up the yogurt and the muesli and the blueberries and strawberries and more stuff. So there you go. I was going to pick a couple blackberries, but I never got around to it, and put a mint sprig on top, but also never got around to picking that. So this is what's going to be for Elevenses in a few minutes.
Excellent. No tea with this, I think.
No.
It's just
also,
too hot.
I got to put bread in the oven. Bread dough rising. Just
Is that wheat bread? There's like little wheat
little what?
rye. Is it rye?
What are you talking about? There's
In
little
the
wheat,
bread.
whatever.
The little like wheat berries or whatever.
Those are caraway seeds.
Oh, caraway seeds.
They look nothing like wheat berries. So there's caraway seeds in there. And yes, it's half rye. It's rye wheat. Anyway, what I was going to tell you was this. Sometimes I stand here in the kitchen and I plan for a song and I'm making a snack and I think, like, as much as I enjoy connecting with you, what is the point of my damn life? This is just like a ridiculous life, right? And then we hear from you, which is lovely and enjoyable. But then, was it just last week that we did I Am a Mother?
2 weeks ago.
And we talked about Every Town for gun safety. And somebody who was watching said that they did not know that there was a local chapter where they were, but they found out that there was of both Every Town and also Moms Demand Action. And she said, hey, since you're coming through in the next week, what if we throw together a house concert that would be a benefit for those organizations? So we said, yes, enthusiastically, yes. And that's going to happen on not this coming Saturday, but the following in Athens, Georgia. And so now I feel like, you know what? A song and a snack has some far-reaching benefits, and we're pretty happy about that.
So Sheldon, the saga of the snake. Christine said, snake in the bluebird box. This is when the first batch was fledging. It's got to be a month ago now, maybe 6 weeks. Anyway, so the snake was in the box, and it, long story short, one of the bluebirds probably didn't make it. We had a discussion with the snake left, and then the snake had a face-off with Pinball later. Pinball was quite surprised. And
a discussion involved gloved hands and a shovel and a stick, by the way. That's how you discuss with a snake.
Which also resulted in a Patreon song, for those of you that are patrons. And
yes.
What was the one? Oh.
What was it called? I don't know.
Trouble's Brewing.
Oh, Trouble's Brewing. I want you to know that I do feel bad that we intervened in there, and I should not have taken sides between a black snake and a baby bluebird, but I did. Oops.
It happens. So that was the saga of the black snake. And then Stephanie says she was swimming at 6 a.m. Maybe you got the bluebird to wake up, and then it came to visit us.
Yeah,
it's dark at 6 a.m. Nobody should be doing anything at 6 a.m. And then I saw Barry Henson's on, and he said, find it a mate. He's got a mate.
Mm-hmm.
And she's probably in the box right now going,
right.
I don't really like this him banging on the windows all the time.
That's what I tried to tell him. I said, Lulu does not like this behavior of yours. She doesn't find it attractive at all, but he doesn't think I know what I'm talking about. Maybe I don't. I don't really speak bluebird.
And Barry, we still need your address, your mailing address. And then lots of comments.
Well, I'm glad y'all are here. I'm glad you all are here. So this morning's snack is super easy to make in any version that you want. You can leave out the muesli, or you can add in granola or Cheerios or whatever you want. But berries are in season now. Both strawberries are in season here. Blueberries, we're just starting to get them. We're getting the wild ones more than the cultivars.
And they're good this year.
Oh, they're super sweet. And blackberries. Yeah, they're starting in too. They come in slowly, and then all of a sudden they'll be.
But as Sandy Erickson had said, blackberry bushes in this part of the world are havens for chiggers. So you have to,
either
be
spray
aware
up
that you're
or
gonna
really scrub down after you get them.
You're gonna need a quick shower after you go hunt for the blackberries.
Yeah.
It's worth it, though.
So we're going to eat this concoction. We hope you are having a snack, enjoying this song. Thanks for being here. And I guess we shall see you next week.
We'll see you next week. I'm Aiden.
I'm Christine. We are Friction Farm.
We'll see you.